am planting blackberry mini tubers potatoes. They're tiny. They're from Territorial Seeds. They produce a tennis ball sized potato. You don't have to wait for them to sprout. Plant them as soon as you get them from Territorial. And some of them are quite small. 4 rows here. You plant them approximately 1 foot apart and in rows approximately 1 to 2 feet apart. So that's what I wound up with. Let me get those covered up before I get blown away. Okay, that took about 6 minutes. Very easy. This soil is very soft and wet, and all I did was just poke this in and kind of wiggle it around and make a hole, drop them in. You drop them in heavy soil, 2 to 3 inches, and if it's light soil, 4 to 6 inches. But if it's heavy soil, then you cover it with mulch. Just enough, you know. And then I've got to put something on here to keep it from getting dug up by animals. Okay, it looks like after the big freeze, that looks like it got hit, but might be okay. This one is probably mush. Yeah, I don't know. But I got another one that looks good right here. I'm gonna eat that tomorrow. Okay, that's done. So we just wait and see what happens. I put the frost blanket on. It's not gonna get cold again, but it'll at least keep them out from digging in there. Hey, good morning everyone. I am working on potatoes, and I have this method, which I can put the link up at the top for my video from last year about growing potatoes in grow bags, and I showed how I seal the cut. When I chip my potatoes, I seal the cut with cornstarch. I kind of got it thick on the beginning ones, and by the time I was completely out, I don't know how I managed to run out of cornstarch, but I've got 3 varieties here from Territorial: Carib, Caribou Russet, and Yellowfin. And then I planted the blackberry little round purple potatoes yesterday in the raised bed. And then these are, I picked up at Tractor Supply yesterday. This is a seed potato, Adirondack Blue. As you know, blue potatoes have a lot more anthocyanins in them, so they help with anti-cancer. Anyway, yeah, so you can't really tell, but these are actually blue potatoes underneath the white cornstarch. And blue vegetables, yeah, you get a picture here of how they look. Blue vegetables and purple vegetables have more anthocyanins, so whenever you see potatoes or blueberries, you're going to get a lot more nutrition. So these have been sitting obviously over at the store for a while. There were 2 or 3 rotten ones, so I am going to go ahead and get these planted tomorrow, and then I'm going to do a succession planting of these 3 varieties maybe in a couple of weeks. Okay, on my grow table, I have some brassicas. I tried growing cilantro from old seeds. None of them came up. But here I have Golden Acre, Stonehead. These are both cabbages. And let's see, I have calabrese, that's a broccoli, and this is early purple broccoli. You know, it's not great. They're kind of falling over. I think they want to get, you know, potted up, although they're still pretty fragile. But a Savoy Mishahili. This is a really pretty cabbage, Savoy and Mishahili. And then this is Romanesque. That's the one with, it's kind of yellow with a cone shape, cauliflower. No, it's actually considered a broccoli, I think. And this is Snowbell cauliflower, but you know, the seeds were old and you see what I got. So I actually bought some cauliflower at the store yesterday and I planted out 6 of them. So this is collards. Not too exciting results here. It is what it is. And this is Toscana kale, which really surprised me, but the seeds were not fresh, so that could have had something to do with it. But hey, I've got a few things here that are promising. In here, these were all flowers. Barely got anything. I can't wait much longer on that. Over here, I've got flowers. I've got snapdragon. I need to get this potted up because it's starting to suffer here. Alyssum, I can just put that whole chunk in my little flower box outside. This is English lavender. I need to thin these. And that is lobelia. You don't thin that, you just put the whole clump in a flower pot. Calendula, I have a lot more of that outside. These were just the last little ones. And hollyhock, these seeds are from England in 2017, so I guess I'm not too surprised, but I got 2 of them come up. Down here I have my tomatoes. Someone was asking me what varieties. This was my biggest success, and these need to be potted up tomorrow. I have, gosh, you know what? I'm going to have to just prepare a list because there's a bunch. See all these tags? Every one of these is a different one. So I had really good luck except with this Floridade. I even planted this twice. But these may be okay. Can't wait to get that potted up tomorrow. Here are my peppers. I've got a little grow light set up over my washer. This is a very frail, fragile, delicate. It's called Amidara. It's a very fragile flower, and I really wanted it to succeed. But it's so delicate. I don't know. We'll see. Peppers, so many didn't come up, and some of them were newer seeds. So this was like brand new seed. Didn't come up. I should have popped more in to replant, and that never happened. That whole entire back row, not one came up. I can't even explain it. But what did well was this pumpkin spice jalapeno from Baker Creek. And I planted, these front ones I planted from seeds I grew last year, and this from the original package from the year before. Just wanted to compare, see how mine did, if they did any better. And, you know, yeah, I got what I got. You know, I'm going to have maybe 25 pepper plants instead of 100. So here are the fig cuttings that are potted up. And I've taken care not to overwater them, but it seems a little odd. I don't have any roots that I can see. And I feel like I should have had roots by now. But maybe it's just slow, I don't know. Well, I'll report back on that. over here, I'm excited. So what I did was, since I had trouble with sweet peas, snap peas out in the garden, I decided rather than investing a lot of time waiting on the garden, I would sprout them inside. So I put 4 seeds, 3 or 4 seeds in every one of these. And as you can see, they're busting through. That's the seed trying to bust through. So I got a lot here, and these are all snow peas. So these are too. So same thing here, and look, I've got good germination with these peas. So I'm going to set these out when they're about 4 inches tall. These are my roselle, these 2 rows here. So let's turn this around. So they can get a little exercise and go back the other direction. I've only got so many grow lights. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, I think I just put 2 in each one. 2 or 3 seeds in each one, because that's plenty of plants. Okay, let's go out and see the flowers. Over here I have one more grow light out in the garage. This is right over a heat vent, so it never gets, you know, too chilly in here. But, hi BJ. Hi Spot. Okay, so these are calendula, and these are zinnias. I believe all, yeah, these are all zinnias. And then I had a few more zinnias, and then, let's see, this one, and all of these are calendula. And I really want to make calendula balm this year, so hopefully I can set these out probably in a week or 2. Well, look, were you kissing? Oh, Patch. Patch, were you kissing? They think they're going to get to go OUT, but that's not going to happen. Okay, I have all of the Adirondack Blue ready to go out to plant tomorrow. And then the other 3 varieties that I'm waiting a little bit, I'm setting them out. I did go ahead and cut some of these big ones, and I'm going to leave them in the light so that they are encouraged to sprout. This is how you make use of your dining room.